Hello and welcome. This is a review I'm very excited to do. Been looking forward to doing this for quite some time. Finally got hands on this and here we go. So this is the review of Spyderco Paramilitary 2. Okay, well, if you've ever dreamed of what the perfect knife would look like, this is what it would look like. I know that's an incredibly biased opinion, but quite simply, I just don't know how this could get any better. Well, we'll go into some stats. So the overall length is 8.2 inches or 20.8 centimeters. The blade length is 3.4 inches or 8.6 centimeters. The cutting edge is 3 inches or 7.6 centimeters, and the weight is around 3.75 ounces or 106 grams. So as you can see, the scale colours are kind of a digi-cam coloration. It's a G10. It's lovely G10. You know, words can't really describe how this knife feels in the hand. You can't compare it to a Tenacious or anything like that. You just have to have one in your hand and feel it to appreciate it. Okay, it's nice and grippy. The scale pattern is unique, so if you went and bought one of these, it would have a different pattern to this one, and I think that's one of a good selling point for this knife, is that each of them are quite unique. Let's look at some of the hardware on this knife. You've got some large torque screws, and you've got a very large lanyard hole. The pocket clip is 4-way, so you can position it either side on 4 positions in total, and so it gives you plenty of options there for tip up, tip down, left or right pocket carry. There are some liners in there, as you can see, very small. They're actually nestled within the G10, and they are skeletonized, which really does reduce the overall weight of this knife. We're going to look at the large Spidey hole there. It is very large. Some people say that the Spidey hole is the same size as the military. Looking at both of them, we'll do a comparison later. I personally think this is a larger hole. It might be because they've updated. It might be a new run. I'm not quite sure, but on paper it says that they're the same size. We'll find out later. The blade steel is a really nice, high quality CPM S30V. It's a workhorse steel. It's very hard to use. It does keep sharp, and it stays sharp for longer. It's quite hard to sharpen, but I've never had any issues sharpening this before. So, but bear in mind it is a harder steel. So you might have issues, but I never have. So apart from this colour, you have many different colours. You have this same digi-cam pattern, but with a DLC black blade. You have the classic kind of colour, where it's a black G10 handles with a satin blade, and you have an all black knife with a black blade, black handles, and black hardware, which looks very nice. Okay, so the lockup on this one, it's a compression lock, so there's a lot of things that go on in there to keep the blade locked in place. But to disengage it, you just push it against the scale, and it just swings down. Deployment is good. Yeah, you can do it fast, but you just release the compression lock, and goes back into the side. Just a quick note to look on the blade itself. You've got 2 little symbols there, but I believe that's Eric and then Salglass's little symbols. They're the people that helped design this knife. Yeah, there's not much more to say about those 2 chaps. The knife itself is made in Golden, Colorado, USA. Earth, I think all knives are made in earth at the moment. Yeah, so there's some jimping on the choil area, and jimping on the thumb ramp, which leads me on to the ergonomics of the knife. It's very comfortable. I'd actually go as far as to say it is the most comfortable knife I have, and that just goes to show how far knife making has improved over the past 20-30 years. This is a very comfortable knife, and it's a decent blade length. Okay, leads me on to the fact that actually this is I'd say everyday carry perfection. I mean, here in the UK you wouldn't be allowed to carry this legally on you, because it is a locking blade. It would count as a fixed knife, so that's a no-go area. However, if it was okay to carry, then this is everyday carry perfection. It's not too small, the blade length, and the whole knife itself is not too small or too large. It will handle everything you can throw at it. It's a real powerhouse, and it's just a very good worker. So yeah, very comfortable in that grip, and you can choke up for delicate work. It is a everyday carry masterclass. It really is. We'll just do a few comparisons then. I've gone on about the knife, so here we go. A lot of people have this knife, or it's very popular anyway, and that's the Spyderco Tenacious. Yeah, handle's larger, blade is a little bit shorter, but different steels. So that's Tenacious. We'll compare it side by side with the Spyderco UK PK and the Spyderco Delica. I'd often compared the Paramilitary 2 to the Delica, but it's kind of like a Delica on steroids, really, in my opinion. It's much chunkier, but it's still very light, and it's got a better blade and things. But this isn't an individual comparison. This is just the sizes, so it sits about there. And because we've got it close, I'll just do a comparison with the Spyderco Military, its older brother and larger brother. It's yeah, it's smaller than the Military. But the Paramilitary is kind of a newer knife that Spyderco have come out with. The Military's been going around for about 10 years or so, so you can definitely see some improvements between them. But I'll probably do a separate video comparing these two knives later on. Okay, so the cost of this Paramilitary 2 is it's not cheap. It's about £111 here, but you definitely get what you pay for. Like a lot of Spydercos, they are great value for money, and you're getting some excellent workmanship and very good materials that it's made out of, and it's made it's fit for purpose. I mean, it's just made for what it's the jobs that it will perform perfectly. You can't fault it. Yeah, you could make the handles a bit different. You could with different material. You could make the blade steel different material, but you really can't knock this one bit. It's just incredible. If you needed a bigger knife, you could step up and get the Military. Hence why I'd really look forward to see what Spyderco pull out the bag for a Military 2, if they ever do one. But as it stands, this is probably, in my opinion, the best everyday carry knife you could ever own. It's just leagues ahead of anything at the moment. Okay, but there you have it. Okay, so if you've enjoyed this video, please do comment, rate and subscribe, and thank you for watching. Take care.